Jamie has repeatedly credited Denzel Washington as one of the biggest influences on his career. He recalls a surreal moment at an award show where he tried to approach the icon, only to be met with that classic Denzel intensity.
I saw Denzel. I got to get on the other side of the street. I was like, Denzel! As I got close to him, he just reached up and did a move and hit me right in the throat. He said, hold on, all right, okay, all right, come, all right, okay. There's too many white people. There's too many white people. If it was more of us, I'd say it.
Jamie's Donald Trump impression is legendary because it isn't just a voice, it's the entire vibe.
People, lots of great people on both sides. Excuse me, fake reviews. Lots of great people on both sides. I know Harry, he's a great person. He couldn't vote for me at the time, but now he can vote for me once he gets out. I love Snoop D-O Double G, great person.
So do you love Death Row Records?
I love Death Row. I love Death. Excuse me. Fake news.
What's your favorite Death Row record, Mr. Trump?
All of them. All of the Death Row records. Don't try to pin me down. I see what he just... Excuse me.
Fake news.
Excuse me.
Fake news.
Fake news. They tried to give me the virus. I beat the virus.
Before they were superstars, they were just kids on Jamie's couch. He hosted a young Ed Sheeran for 6 weeks and met a quiet guy in a green jacket named Jay-Z long before the world knew his name.
Actually, there's that weird connection with you and Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran slept on my couch for 6 weeks before he was famous. I was doing a radio show in LA, and it was a satellite show, and he knew that we do music, so he comes to my radio show. Hello, James, just trying to get my music. You know, we'd love to hear my music, whatever. I was like, well, sure, whatever, let me hear it.
The guy standing on the wall, green jacket. Nobody was talking to him. Guess who it was?
Who?
Jay-Z. Nobody knew. I said, what's up, man?
Yeah, what's going on? It's just a great party, you know what I'm saying?
So, that's that new Kanye, man. He about to be. I said, what do he do? Well, he produces, but he also raps. And then he goes, I got a song that you'll be good on. I got this song. I know you could kill it. I was like, me? Song? Goofy face?
Jamie recalls Oprah singing his name and playfully scolding him for playing a bad guy in the movies.
I didn't like you playing a bad guy, Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is not a bad guy. You know when Oprah started singing. Jamie Foxx.
On the set of Django Unchained, things got awkward fast. Leonardo DiCaprio was having a crisis of conscience. He couldn't bring himself to say the slurs in the script.
The N-word specifically, Leo had a hard time saying the N-word. We're doing a read, and Leo says, and then he goes, hey man, hey guys, cut. I just can't do this. This is not me. Samuel Jackson, say that shit, motherfucker. It's just another Tuesday. Fuck him. And I told Leo, I said, Leo, you know, in slavery days, we would never talk to each other. So I'm not your friend. So the next day, I see Leo. He walks in. I said, Leo, what's up? L, what's up? He don't speak to me.
Jamie proves that there isn't a single person on the Django cast he can't mimic perfectly, including the refined surgical precision of Christoph Waltz as King Schultz.
Wrote on a thing and was just supposed to put it in his pocket. It seemed like it took him forever to do it. He was like, calm yourself, gentlemen, I am but a weary traveler. And we were watching it, and Leo was like, I said, Leo, you think he got it? He's got something, pal. Just keep watching. What's going on, pal?
Then there's Mike Tyson, the wild boy who would buy random girls BMWs in the middle of the night.
Mike was a wild boy. Because you see him in a club and he sees some girls and he'd be like, hi, how you doing? You like BMWs? The girls be like, what? Do you like BMW? You like cars? You like BMWs? And crazy, he'd take the girls out and go get a BMW. I mean, he was that crazy. Come on, let's look at the BMW. And we open up the BMW dealership. But he was...
Before the Oscar Gold, Jamie was knighted by the legend himself, Sidney Poitier. At a party, Poitier pulled him aside to deliver a heavy piece of advice about the responsibility of being an artist.
Walk up to Sidney Poitier and he says, I saw you one time. You were at a party. Do you remember that? I said, what should I do? He says, I give you one thing. I give you responsibility. So he says, be responsible for the art that you put out. And, you know, I've tried to maintain it. Some of the projects that I've done, you know,
not too responsive.
Then there's the director, Quentin Tarantino, who basically treats a movie set like a beautiful disaster. Jamie recalls Quentin stopping an entire production because he realized he did it in the wrong order.
Matter of fact, Craig, people don't know, like, you in the movie when the house blew up, it didn't go like that. After he blew the house up, which is supposed to be the end of the movie, he goes, it's all wrong. It's all wrong. Everybody go home. I did it in the wrong order. I'm gonna rewrite the whole ending of.
Sometimes Jamie doesn't even need words, like his silent, high-intensity LeBron James celebration.
Oh yeah.
You have, yeah.
I cried last year.
You did.
When LeBron won the championship. I cried with joy.
Wow. Are you in LeBron?
That's LeBron right there.
Foxx has deep admiration for his peers, especially the most talented ones in the game. He notes that while Beyonce is a powerhouse on stage, she's the most talented, quietest professional you'll ever meet on a film set.
When you listen to a Beyonce record, it's like, what the f? She's like the most talented. It's so quiet. You know, she would do her thing and cut.
Or his moist encounter with Al Pacino, where he realized the greatest actor in the world needs a squeegee.
The scene in the movie, and this is what I mean about I Tasted You. We were doing the scene in Any Given Sunday, and we were very close. It was, I don't know if you remember this, but you were, and you fight with your fingernails, and I noticed wetness that was flying off of his lips on my face. And I don't know what you call that, but it was right here. It was a little, what do you call that? Mouth moisture. And as I sat there, I said, my goodness, this is the greatest actor in the world, but I need a squeegee. Fighting, you're said, and you do what you're freaking told. And a little bit of your juiciness flew off of his mouth and landed on my lip.
Jamie's portrayal of Ray Charles set a new bar for biopics. To earn the role, Jamie had to go toe-to-toe with Ray on dual pianos.
Then I'm at the studio.
Hey man, good to see you, man. Good to see you, man.
I said, well, Mr. Charles, I'm just trying to do the best I can to portray you.
Look, baby, can you play the blues? If you can play the blues, man, you can do anything.
And so there we are on dual pianos, and we start playing the blues with each other. When I hit a wrong note,
damn. Now, why would you do that? Why you hit that?
I said, I'm sorry, Mr. Charles, I'm just trying to catch up with you here.
Well, hit the right note, man. You know what? That's what life is, man. Taking the time to hit the right note.
I said, oh. So I took the time, hit the right note. Once we finished, he got up and said, hey, kids got it, and he walked.
Jamie's Barack Obama is pure poetry. He captures that iconic yes we can cadence, and the historic weight of the night change finally came to America.
Anyone who still doubts that America is not a place where all things are possible, tonight is your answer. It's the answer that led those who've been told for so long by so many to be cynical and fearful and doubtful of what we can achieve to put our hands on the arc of history and bend it once more towards the hope of a better day. It's been a long time coming, but tonight, because of what we did at this defining moment, change has come to America.